Damn bro, I was ready for this. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we'll be talking about Imbibitor Lunae, or more specifically, a problem I noticed that Imbibitor Lunae will be happening when he comes out in 1.3 of Honkai Star Rail. And if you don't know who Imbibitor Lunae is, he's basically the 5-star version of Dong Hong, and we've seen him before. We even get to play with him. He's such a fun character. His animations are beautiful, and honestly, Imbibitor Lunae probably might have a lot of good sales because, for one, there's only 3 imaginary units in the game. One you get for free, one you have to get lucky with from the gacha, and Luocha, which you can, well, a lot of people have because he broke him, but realistically, there are gonna be a lot of problems that Imbibitor Lunae will gonna face, because if you remember when you get to play with him in the story, we get to use all 3 charges like on rip without any skill point consumption. Yeah, or as everyone knows from the live stream, that was artificial. How you let her do that to get a taste on what Imbibitor Lunae can do, but you're gonna need skill points to activate his big damage, which is a lot of damage. It might be one of the highest multipliers we ever seen on Honkai Star Rail. But that damage is not something we can just do off rip, because it needs some prep time for it, because there are 3 levels to it, and each time you consume a skill point, it gets stronger and stronger, which tackle up to 3 times, and it's gonna be a challenge because you need units that can synergize perfectly with Imbibitor Lunae that doesn't really take up any skill point, are very skill point efficient, and here's where one of the biggest problems I can see happening. In the live stream, they said when you use the ultimate, you get some kind of stacks that can refund your skill points, and that sounds very cool. So you can basically just set up a big one-shot combo and cycle through with your burst. But here's where the problem lies with his burst. Like a while ago, a YouTuber named Gacha Gamer made a video about looking through Dong Hong's stats when you get to play with him in the story, and he found a lot of things out, because when you can play as him in the story, Oya does a lot of things, like they lock his E skill, they lock his description, you can't see it relic, you can't see it icon. But one thing they did show is the stats, and also he also found out the energy cost for Dong Hong Ultimate, and it's around 140, and also that is high, because if you didn't know, that the highest number in the game, and that tied with both Xing Chu Wei and Yang Xing burst level. It's a really expensive burst, to say the least. And if you want more details on Imbibitor Lunae from Gacha Gamer, I'll link his video down in the description. But now back to the other arguments I think will be a kind of a problem for Imbibitor Lunae. And that is, his teams are gonna be pricey as hell, because I'll be honest, you need a teammate that can synergize perfectly with him, that can fit his playstyle. Obviously, a lot of skill points, so you need units that's very skill point positive, like Luocha. I think one team can work for him. It's probably a mono imaginary team with Silver Wolf. Like when you're ready to do a one-shot combo, you can get the crit damage buff from Yukong, the defense shred you get from Silver Wolf, and then Luocha. I'm pretty sure the Imbibitor Lunae is like one of the most dependent characters on Luocha, because they have a lot of good synergy together, because how skill point effective Luocha is, basically giving you a free skill point because you're never going to really use his E skill because of his smart healing factor. And then what Yukong is, you need a lot of investment for Yukong, because you need Yukong E2 or higher than E2, and basically you need her level 80 Ascension passive that gives Yukong more energy, and then after that there's a whole hassle with the speed tuning thing. So if you want to do that effort for that crit damage buff with all Yukong buffing capability, then go for it, but just know you need to put a lot of investment in your Yukong, and I think that's the reason why they put Yukong in the Imbibitor Lunae banner, because without Eidolon for Yukong, she kinda feels kinda clunky to play, and I would not recommend using Yukong unless you have her E2 for sure. But overall, Imbibitor Lunae is gonna be a very interesting character for sure. We'll have to see how strong he is, but for one thing for sure, his damage gonna be through the roof, but he's gonna have a big caveat on how to activate his damage, so we have to see when he comes out for sure. But with all said, I think that's everything I wanted to say for this video. Because there's probably something that I'll be missing, like probably in his passives that they didn't show because they locked that. There's probably ways he can get more of those things that refund skill points probably, and we don't know that for sure, because I'm not going to cover any leaks, because as everyone knows, I don't want Hoyer to take me down. But when he comes out, I'm very excited to see how strong he is. I'm not gonna wish for him, but I'm very excited to see how he's gonna perform in the meta. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate if you made it this far. Let me know if you made it far in a hot shot comment, because I do appreciate the support. Let me know what I should do next, and let me guys know what you think of this problem. You agree with me, disagree with me? Let me know down below, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Man, probably might kill you, but don't comment anyway, because I love the thought. But anyways, final thought is, Imbibitor Lunae is actually going to be crazy, but I feel like he's going to be very painful to build around his teams, because he's probably going to need a lot. But if you can make him work, his damage is going to be disgusting for sure. But with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next time. Goodbye.